Hello Reformers, and welcome to a special feature of Titan Quest Ragnarok. Now Titan Quest is a very old game, as we may all know, and it is very much Diablo / Path of Exile-esque game as well. Now, recently, a new expansion has been released for Titan Quest, which focuses on Norse mythology instead of Roman / Greek mythology, which is what it previously focused on. And with the addition of this expansion, which is actually found in the link in the description, so if you'd like to check out the store page, then you can easily do that. And, well, you can create a level 40 character instantly, and you can start playing the DLC. So if you've played Titan Quest in the past and you haven't reached level 40, or you just, want to start with something new and maybe do a new character build of some sort, then they allow you to do that. So as you can see, I already have mine. I've just randomly made some random guy here. We're gonna just create a new one, just so we have a proper name here. And we could choose between male, female. You could choose between different tunics. I'm gonna choose a rather splendiferous grey tunic, and we are going to be, selecting accomplished hero. You are creating a hero of suitable level and wealth for adventures in the north. The journey begins at the start of the Ragnarok DLC. Alright, let's do it. And let us play. Let us start. So, welcome to the game, and, well, this is actually really quite amazing, because this is one of the first times that I'm exploring Titan Quest at a higher level. I just don't have that much time, unfortunately, and so I was unable to really play too much of Titan Quest originally. But anyway, we are going to be speaking to this fellow. He's a priest of Asclepios. And every character that I've so far interacted with on my test character is voice acted, which I have to say is a very impressive feat, considering the game's age.
Welcome, warrior, to the Temple of Asclepios. You must forgive me, I didn't see you enter. From the underworld? Truly? Well, you have been brought to the right place, O hero. If you have been traveling through the realm of Hades, the healing waters of our master will revitalize you. Drink and wash the stain of death from your body and soul.
Yes, so this is obviously to do with the side quest that we currently have. There is a festival being prepared in Corinth on occasion of the Allied Greek victory over the monsters. Representatives from all over the country are in the city and may be interested in hearing about your adventures on Olympus and in Hades. And that's, in other words, the original game, because this is basically Act 5. It adds a whole new act, by the way, to the game, this expansion.
Asclepios, son of Apollo, is the god of healing. No other can match his wisdom and proficiency in medicine, and even the immortal gods would turn to him and his daughters for assistance. So great is his knowledge that he could bring people back from the dead, and this he did, much to the dismay of Hades. But eventually he understood how this would disrupt the equilibrium of things. Yet for you, hero, I feel he may have made an exception.
An exception, you say? Ah, yes, so there we go. Now, let us leave. Let us get out of here. And, oh yeah, by the way, with the addition of this expansion, you can now zoom out a huge amount. Well, actually, the Titan Quest Anniversary Edition, which is the remake once THQ Nordic acquired the rights to Titan Quest originally. They did a whole massive update for the 10-year anniversary of Titan Quest, and they added a whole bunch of quality of life features, which I very much appreciate, because, well, it really depends. It really depends if you're a fan of the old mechanics, but I personally very much appreciate this much more zoomed out camera. I mean, it's just nice, because then you're able to see many more enemies, you're able to see many more NPCs and where you need to go. Now here's an enchanter. Now, they do give you a bunch of different tutorials here. I have no idea how to enchant. I just didn't get really into that. But, as you can see, place a formula here to begin creating an artifact. So you can very easily do that if you'd so desire. And otherwise you can disenchant over here, I would expect. So, as you can see, we have some skills here, we have some mastery, you could say, and, well, do I have any points here? Do I actually have any points? Yeah, you could spec into warfare if you want to be a physical damage dealer. You can spec into runes, because, well, why would you not want to do that? And you have hunting, so if you want to be a master of bow and spear combat, then you can do that. And rogues. Actually, how are rogues good? Reliant on hit and run attacks, the rogue is less well suited for handling hordes of enemies and employs traps and trickery to avoid being overwhelmed. Yeah, by the way, did I mention there are, as far as I am aware, almost, maybe even over 1,000 different ways to build characters in this game. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I have no idea. I think it would be kind of fun to maybe play as a pyromancer, or maybe a Thurgeist, or something along those lines. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I quite like the nature one. Can call on denizens of the forest to deal damage and shield them from enemies. That seems pretty fun, so let's just take this mastery a little bit here. As you can see, because we are, of course, level 40, we have 124 unused skill points. You can choose a secondary mastery as well, by the looks of things. Didn't really check this on my test character beforehand, so this is new to me, which is nice. Anyway, grants the inner harmony and patience necessary to learn the language of wild creatures and master the hidden power of nature. So, nature mastery. You're going to need to obviously spec into this to be able to unlock these various skills. So we have regrowth, we have call of the wild, it summons a wolf companion to help you. I quite like that, so we're probably going to do that. There we go. And is there any other summon that I can see here? There's a Briar Ward. Enemies can't pass through it. It's basically like a barrier. Is there anything else here? Ooh, a Sylvan Nymph. Summons a powerful forest nymph who can bring down enemies with her magical bow and cast enchantments to strengthen allies in battle. That's actually pretty cool too, but I'm going to be going for many, many points in the wolf, because why would you not? Why would you not? And we're also going to be going for some healing abilities as well. Do bear in mind that I'm pretty much new and a bit of a novice when it comes to Titan Quest, so don't spec your character like I'm speccing, unless it's effective. I don't know yet. Alright, so let's take a look. Yeah, we're going to get some Maul. We're going to get 5 points in Maul and 3 points in that. And what is this? Bolsters the life force of yourself and nearby allies. 1 active energy cost per second. Ah, okay, well that's interesting. Okay, I guess I'm just going to improve our mastery here just to the maximum level, just so that we can see a couple of things. Okay, Sanctuary. Yes, okay, I guess I'm gonna go for the Sylvan Nymph, if I can. Wow, there's some really cool things. Plague! Plague affects nearby enemies. Let's go with that. And, yeah, there's the Sylvan Nymph. I'm gonna be going for a couple more points in that. And, oh, a Living Shield around allies. That's nice. And we'll give her a couple more attacks, and there's 23 points to spend. I mean, you can see the differences in the builds here. You can basically just go with everything you need to go for. So let's just do that. Let's just spec into our wolfie a little bit more. The howl of your wolf emboldens the hearts of those who fear it, causing them to fight more fiercely. All right, let's just do that, I guess. All right, so. Yeah, okay, so yeah, can I drag this? Can I drag this somehow? I'm gonna find out how to do that actually. Alright, so now that I've selected a couple of skills to my quick bar here, we can now move on And I have, as you can see, Plague here. I think Plague is actually going to be a really, really good skill because it spreads to enemies nearby, which I think is actually pretty amazing. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to use that. And let's summon a Wolfie. There we go. There's a little Wolfie. Pets have a mind of their own, and you will travel and fight with, and will travel and fight with you automatically. However, if you wish to control your pet directly, you can hold down Control. Select your pet, and then select a target. Pets can be dismissed, and so on and so forth. I'm absolutely fine to allow him just to run around and do whatever he wants to do, to be honest. I think that's fine. And otherwise, we have health, energy, strength, intelligence, and dexterity. And of course, all of these are determining what kinds of gear you can use. So considering I'm going to be a mage, we're going to be selecting something here. So let's have a look. Energy regeneration, defensive capability. Okay, I think this might be pretty good. This one? I actually have no idea. I mean, most of these are pretty decent as far as I can tell. I think this one seems pretty good. So I need 311 intelligence. So let's see if I can get that. 311. Wow, that's a lot. There we go. Alright, so now we can buy a staff. I'm going to be buying this one. As you can see, they start us off with 1,000,000 gold as well, which is very nice. And now let's take a look at the gear as well. Okay, so we need some dexterity, of course we do. There we go. So now I can use all of these things. So let's see if I can get something that's actually decent. Strength, skill disruption protection. That sounds good to me. I like that. Energy regeneration is something that we are definitely going to need. And more of that. Defensive abilities. No, okay. Yeah. I think we can wear a hat, and we've also got some greaves as well. So I think something like that, I guess. And what is this? I don't know what that is. I guess it's a jewelry slot or something like that. So that seems pretty good. If I could just find something that's decent. How about that? Oh, we have a lot of jewelry slots, actually. Oh, okay, I only have 92,000 remaining. Oh, dear. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to improve our energy a little bit. We have loads of points still, so I guess that's fine. I mean, our energy regeneration is not actually that good right now. Maybe I should get one of these. Where's the energy regeneration? It doesn't seem to give us any. Okay, well, I can just get that. Oh, that was very cheap, wasn't it? Why was that so cheap? I don't know. Okay, so let's buy some greater health potions as well. Because we actually don't have any of those, hilariously enough. I'm just going to buy a bunch. Let's try and get a bunch of these. Let's just buy, about 30 of them. And we'll buy 30 of these as well. And then we could start fighting things. Yes, that would be nice. Okay, so I'm going to get some HP. And then we'll just get some more intelligence so we can do some more damage. There we go. Alright, that sounds good to me. Now, we do have secondary things to do here, but I don't think that's really anything for us right now.
Thank you.
Okay, so, finally, we can now move on, and we can speak to this guy.
Greetings, citizen. As you know, we aristocrats are always happy to listen to the concerns of the public, but the conference, festivities, and other matters are keeping us very busy. You must understand, so please, be quick. Wait, you are the champion who defeated the generals of the monster army? This is an honor. Representatives from various cities have mentioned your name, how you have helped them all during the crisis. We hadn't received word that you would be here today. You should be included in the proceedings. Maybe you could hold a public speech. Let the people see their hero. By the way, there is something else you could help us with now that you're here. We wanted to avoid causing unnecessary alarm, but just a few minutes ago we received a report of turmoil in the northern harbor of Lekion. A dockworker spluttered something about sea creatures raiding a storehouse, and the guards are looking into it. But could you investigate?
Ah, the main quest has been updated, yes. Find the dockmaster in the harbour. And I'm pretty sure the dockmaster is up here, because I found it previously. Yes, I'm not some sort of, I don't know, future sight person? No.
Hail, hero. It is most
yes, okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I think we've had enough talking for now. Okay, so give me that Sylvan spirit. I was about to say elven spirit. There we go. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Now we've got some helpers.
Ariston says what? Well, I suppose the boys could do with some help. The struggle is still going on right there.
Right. Well, well, that bird really did not know what he was getting himself in for, did he? All right, so let's do this. Yeah. So that's basically that's our normal attack. Whoa, okay, we're taking a lot of damage. Yeah, we got to be very, very careful here. We got to use our pets to our, shall we say, to our advantage, because if we don't, bad things are going to happen. Bad things are going to happen. We can heal ourselves extremely easily, though, so it's not like that's a big problem. Let's use Plague a little bit, shall we? There we go. There we go. Okay, a little bit more Plague, I think, is in order. I need to find more units, you know? I need to find more units. Now, the cool thing about Titan Quest is that it has a workshop, and the workshop is, well, it has a huge amount of different mods to select from, and I think that is really, really strong addition to a game like this, because, you know, when you've completed the game, or you just want to have a bit of fun, then a mod is always there for you, you know? And it's pretty amazing to see all of those creations. Ah, did we just pick up something nice? Well, we're picking up a bunch of absolutely awful stuff. As you can see, they use the similar style of things as games like Resident Evil, perhaps, because, you know, you can just sort it out and make sure that you have the most space possible. I'm going to try and use Plague here so that it spreads to all of them. Yes, look at that, it's spreading to all of them, that's fantastic. I probably, maybe to show off a little bit more of the combat mechanics, I maybe should have chosen something a little bit more active in the fights, because right now all I'm basically doing is running away. Yes, I'm running away and allowing our forces just to attack. But that's, you know, that's kind of the character I like to play, to be honest. I like to play these characters that have pets, and that have damage over time effects and AoE effects and things like that. So, yeah, that's kind of what I've been going for here. But obviously, this is very much a... I don't even know how powerful any builds are in this game. So, you know, do forgive me for that, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a number of people being like, oh, that build is awful. That build is absolutely terrible. But, well, it seems to be working for my purposes for this video anyway. And, you know, it's kind of cool to actually see all these enemies as well, because this is all very much, well, all very much fantasy, isn't it? Ooh, look at that. That's a big, big group of them. Can I summon multiple wolves, by the way? Should I try and see if I can summon I can summon multiple wolves. I did not know that. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, that is amazing. Okay, I can only summon one nymph, though. I can only summon one nymph, so that's unfortunate. I was very much hoping that we might be able to do something a little bit different there, but no such luck. Unfortunate. But did you see that? It's just absolutely murdering everything. These things are absolutely destroying our opponents. I need to go and help the troops, don't I? Where are they, by the way? I don't even know where they are, but seems like we're doing a pretty decent job so far. But I think by now you already know whether this is a game that you will enjoy, and I mean, who knows, maybe you already have it, maybe you're just using this video as a public service announcement that, you know, the Ragnarok DLC has been released, because it kind of flew a little bit under the radar, you know, it wasn't very highly publicized, so hopefully this is going to help it gain a little bit more exposure. Obviously Titan Quest is a very popular game, still played to this day by many people, so yeah, there is obviously that to take into account. Oh, hello there. Okay, is that the levies that I need to actually help? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. So I'm going to help them by destroying... Oh, no. There's a huge amount of these things. I need to be very careful. I'm playing a bit of a glass cannon build right now because, well, I don't have a lot of HP. I don't have a lot of defense. And more than likely, I'm going to die in one hit against something soon enough. Yes, as you can see, almost died there. Kind of. Couple more hits and I would have been dead. Okay, can I get another wolf? No, I can only get two wolves. So that's unfortunate. But that is to be expected. I probably should have spec'd in a couple more things, shouldn't I? Should have spec'd in a couple more abilities. Because then I would have been able to show you more, but I feel like this build right now seems to be working quite nicely. I mean, yes, our wolves are not I mean, they're taking quite a lot of damage, but it doesn't really matter because we can just heal them. We can just heal them back up to full HP. And we're gaining some really nice loot as well. So what's this? 13 strength. What does strength actually give me? I actually don't know. But I suppose we'll find out. Ah, what's that? What is this? Ah. Create more powerful relics and charms. Aha! Okay, so that's to do with the artifact thing, or the jeweler, or something like that. Don't look at me. Don't look at me for these things. That's for sure. Okay. Ooh, nice. A chest. We always like chests, don't we? What's that? Ah, 11 intelligence. Might be pretty good, but I think what we have right now is a little bit better. Actually, a lot better, probably. What about that helm? No, that requires strength, yes. Originally, I was actually going to play a strength dual-wielding build, but then I thought to myself, it might be fun to use magic, you know? Because I don't really use magic that often in these kinds of games. I mean, yeah, sometimes, but usually I'll just choose the pet build and whatever that turns out to be, you know? I mean, in Diablo, it's a druid or necromancer or witch doctor or something like that. And, you know, it's basically just the pet, you know? Whatever has a pet, I'm on board right there. Because I really do like having a couple of helpers. And it makes it a whole lot more fun when we're able to see all these guys on the screen just running around and having a good old fun time. I mean, I don't know whether they're having fun, but I certainly am. And these guys are just evaporating before us. Obviously, we're playing on normal, but that is to be expected, because obviously I don't have the other difficulties unlocked. So, yeah, that obviously makes a difference, doesn't it? Alright, well, seems like our wolves are actually doing a really, really nice job right now. I don't even know where I'm going, by the way. I don't think... Is this... No, that's not where... Is that where I need to go? No. Those guys, I spoke to them beforehand, so it's not actually necessary. But as you can see, we've actually just gone all the way around, and we're now going into the wilderness. And I don't know whether this is the right way, but... Ah, yes, these guys ran away from us. That's good. So now they can just die a little bit easier. There we go. We need to get that gold back. I spent a huge amount of gold on that gear, but it was necessary. There we go. And maybe I can... maybe I can go up this way? No. No, I think I am actually going the right way, unless I can go into this gate here. No. Right. Yeah, no, I think I am actually going the right way, so that's... Oh, that's a load off my mind, because I was literally thinking to myself, I'm probably going the wrong way. I'm probably getting lost. You know, it's one of those things, you know, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad to get lost. But now I'm just running around aimlessly, even though I do actually know where to go, which is down here. So let's go that way. And hopefully we'll be able to... Do I need to speak to these guys, or... No, don't need to speak to them, okay. I thought I was actually coming to rescue them, or to at least, you know, give them a bit of a hand. But it doesn't seem like it. Ah, a rebirth fountain. That's a checkpoint, basically. So what that means is, if you die, you go back there. Yes. That's what that does. Alright, come on, let's get back. Plague them. Plague them. Yes, there we go. I'm actually wondering how much damage this plague is actually doing. By the way, this is not the max level. The max level is 85. So if you are wanting to, you know, just experience the end game, then you're certainly going to need to do much more than get to level 40. I mean, yeah, you know, you can technically experience the DLC at level 40, which is quite nice, because that, you know, they make it a little bit more accessible and, you know, allow people of all levels to experience it, with the exception of maybe lower than 36, maybe? I don't know. I think level 36s can probably deal with these guys. I mean, maybe not the level 41s. It really depends on your build, obviously. I mean, if you have some pets to help you, then obviously that makes a huge difference. But right now, yeah, you know, it's all good. It's all good. I probably need to... You know what I probably need to do? I should probably not die. Yes. That would make sense. But you see how powerful the heals are? Yeah, it's really, really powerful. Okay, yeah. What I probably need to do is put something here, don't I? That would make sense. I think I'm going to put Plague on there. That's a little bit more useful than putting it on number 1. I actually forgot that I had a right click for a second. That's much easier. Look at that. Yes, that is much easier. Very good. Okay, let's just continue plaguing them. How much damage does this actually do? It has an 8-second recharge, but it doesn't seem like 8 seconds. It seems a lot faster. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm playing on very fast game speed. That's another quality of life feature that they added in the Anniversary Edition, as far as I am aware. And basically what that means is it just increases the game speed and makes it a little bit quicker. And I'm playing on very fast, which is the highest speed possible. That might be the reason why your game may look a little bit different, because the default speed is on normal, or, well, medium pace, or whatever it may be. And I'm just playing on very fast because I found that normal might be a little bit too slow, but obviously if you're not really used to these kinds of games or whatever, then, you know, it might be a good idea to just ease yourself, you know, a little bit, you know, more gently into it. Oh my, okay, there's a lot of raiders. Oh, dearie me. There we go. Almost died. Yes. Let's try and avoid dying. That would be nice. My wolves are absolutely destroying these guys. There we go. Come on, Plague. You've got to spread. Thank you. Do your job. It's not doing its job. It's slacking off. The Plague is slacking off. Can you imagine if the real plagues would do that? It's just like, oh, I'm taking a day off, guys. I can't deal with this today. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Okay, so what's going on here? Am I getting anything good? No, of course not, because I'm a mage and they want to drop everything for strength users. Yes, isn't that always the way? Well, maybe we can... Oh, wreckage. Give me that wreckage. That's going to give me some nice loot. Oh, wow, look at the Plague. Oh, yes, doing some nice damage right there. I think it actually does about half damage to them. I didn't even spec all into it, which is not very good on my part. Probably should have spec'd much more into it. I think, basically, if you are wanting to theory craft and if you want to try out different character builds, then this expansion is really, really awesome as well, because then you're able to try out a character at level 40, and if you want to go through the early levels, then you can do that with that character, and then you know exactly where you're going to go with it. You know, so you're not going to be like, oh, I'm level 40 now, and, I seem to have spec'd my character into something completely useless. Yeah, but obviously there is a respecking system as far as I'm aware, so, you know, that there's also that. And, oh yeah, you also don't need healing abilities. You don't need healing abilities. I'm only using healing abilities because I find that kind of easier to use, but, again, you can use this. A healing potion, you know? You can use a healing potion pretty easily. Okay, come on, we're almost there. We are almost there. I need to be very, very careful. Oh, dear. I think I'm dead. Am I? I'm not. I lived. Oh, can you... Wow. Wow, that was impressive. I'm actually kind of surprised that I lived there for a second. Okay, so let's do some damage with my staff. It's been a while since I've actually used it. Hilariously enough. I probably could have literally just run around with no staff. I mean, unless it actually affects your damage, I think it might affect your offensive abilities and things like that. Does it? Maybe? I'm not sure, because it does 55 fire damage. I guess it does give you a whole bunch of different stats, so I guess that does make sense. But I'm just thinking, like, most of my damage right now is coming from Plague, so it's, I don't know, not really necessary for me to spec into anything like this. Plague does 16 damage per second, by the way, where my staff is doing 55 damage per hit. So technically the staff is much better in terms of DPS, but obviously the staff is, well, single target. So it's highly unlikely that you'd be able to do that. Another cool feature about Titan Quest, actually, is that whenever you're running around and you see an enemy with a really, really cool weapon, more often than not, the enemy will actually drop that weapon, and then you can use it. And I think that's really cool, because usually in games, you know, when you're running around and you see an enemy and you're like, wow, that's a really, really cool weapon, and then it doesn't drop that weapon, you kind of get a bit disappointed, right? Well, not in this game. Whoa, that guy is going crazy.
Kirtles! They've brought a monster! In the harbor! Yes! Oh no!
Oh, there it is. Okay. That guy was going crazy. That was hilarious. Okay, so let's see if I can go and find the monster and try and help them. Ah, hello there. Hello there, Corinthian Levy. Yes, I actually thought that it was named, but no, I'm not going to die from that. Thank you very much. Ooh, this is a magical. This is very magical. Okay, I'm a bit worried about this, I gotta say. I don't know whether I can do this. It doesn't... Oh no, I can't reach! Did you see that? Oh, I couldn't reach with my attacks. Oh dear. Ah, well, never mind. Okay, well, at least you've seen a little bit of what Titan Quest Ragnarok has to offer. And if you'd like to check this game out, then the link is in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.